the sea suddenly recedes, revealing rocks, shells, wrecks. People stop, stare in amazement, and then she appears. A powerful, silent wall of water. A wave several, sometimes a dozen, meters high. There's no time to escape. This is a devastating tsunami. This is no ordinary wave. It's not a storm, it's not a tide. A tsunami is a force that can wash away entire cities and kill thousands of people in a matter of minutes. In the year 2004, more than 230,000 people died in Southeast Asia within 1 hour. Can you protect yourself against it? How can you recognize it? How does the warning system work? And what happened recently? In Russia? But before we delve deeper into this topic, if you're interested in the power of nature, the forces of the earth, and extraordinary phenomena from around the world, subscribe and click the thumbs up button. It means you like this kind of content. A tsunami begins where you can't see it. Underwater, deep beneath the ocean floor, two tectonic plates press against each other for decades, sometimes hundreds of years, until finally they burst. This sudden movement of the earth displaces enormous masses of water. It is this moment that creates a tsunami wave. In the deep ocean, a wave can be almost invisible, only a few dozen centimeters high. But it moves at the speed of a passenger plane, up to 800 kilometers per hour. As it approaches the shore, it slows down and grows. Sometimes up to 2, 5, 10 meters, and sometimes much more. In 1952, in the Russian city of Severokurilovsk, a tsunami reached 15 meters. Over 2,000 people died. The entire city was destroyed in a matter of minutes. But can they be predicted? Yes, and we're getting better at it. It all starts with seismographs. Hundreds of sensors located around the world record every vibration of the Earth. If they detect a strong earthquake underwater, they immediately trigger an alert. Special buoys come into action, floating devices equipped with pressure sensors. They measure whether the water level is changing rapidly. If so, warning systems send a signal. Alarms reach crisis centers, rescue services, and also directly to people. Sirens, text messages, app notifications, radio and television announcements. In countries like Japan, Chile, and the United States, people know what to do. They flee inland to higher ground. The system works, but we don't always have time. In the year 2004, on the second day of Christmas, one of the greatest cataclysms in human history occurred. The earthquake off the coast of Sumatra had a magnitude of 9 1/10 on the Richter scale. The tsunami spread across the Indian Ocean. People died in Indonesia, Thailand, India, Sri Lanka, and even Africa. They died because there was no warning system. Only after this tragedy did the world understand how much it was needed. Within a few years, dozens of warning centers were established. New protocols were created and millions of people were educated. Today, in 2025, we are much better prepared. On July 30th, 2025, one of the strongest earthquakes in recent years occurred. Kamchatka, Russian Far East. The earth shook with a magnitude of 8 8/10. This was the 6th strongest earthquake on record. Within minutes, the tsunami reached the Kuril Islands. The waves reached 5 meters. In Japan, 1.5 meters. In Hawaii, almost 2. It all happened very quickly, but this time, the warning worked. Millions of people were evacuated in time. There were no fatalities. It was a test, and this time we passed. But we will remember this day for other reasons. In the hospital in Petropavlovsk, Kamchatsky, doctors were performing an operation when the ground began to shake. They secured the patient, held the equipment, and continued the procedure with coolness, calm, and composure. On one of the islands, Antsiferov, hundreds of sea lions and seals fled even before the wave arrived. Nature felt the threat before man. And that's not all. After the earthquake, the Krasheninnikov volcano awoke. For the first time in over 600 years, the eruption sent a column of ash almost 9,000 meters high. Flights in the region were suspended and a red alert was announced. When the earth shakes and you are near the sea, run away. Don't wait for the alarm, don't check your phone, just run. If the sea recedes and exposes the bottom, it's not a miracle of nature. It's a signal that a wave of death is approaching. A tsunami often consists of several waves. The first may be the smallest. Second, third, and even fourth are the biggest. Don't come back too soon. Wait until the authorities declare the threat over. A tsunami is a force of nature that cannot be stopped. But it can be predicted. You can protect yourself from it. You can educate people, invest in technology, build protective embankments, and create evacuation plans. And most importantly, you need to listen to science. Thanks to warning systems, knowledge, and courage, thousands of people in Russia, Japan, and Hawaii survived the recent tsunami. The next wave may come in a year, or maybe in 10 years, but it will come. The question is, will we be ready then? Tsunami. It's not just water. This is a lesson in humility. This is a warning from the depths, and a reminder that the earth still speaks to us. We must learn to listen.